morning walk. The sun feels wonderful, but like the air is crisp. So we'll see how long the jacket lasts, but it's cold in the house compared to out here. So I figured I'd at least start with the coat, because not coat, it's a jacket, but it kind of messes with you. You know, when it's cold inside, you expect it to be cold outside. It is a little cool though. Like, I would be uncomfortable if I didn't have on a jacket, but just once I get walking, I might want to lose the jacket. But I'm just coming out, gonna do a quick round, make sure everybody's got food and water. Well, the people that's supposed to have food. For goats, I think I could put out a 5-gallon bucket of feed and they would eat till they exploded. Quite literally, I think. Let's see. I think we're good. You're gonna be close to needing some water though. So, hey baby. I think I'll remember to get you some water when we get back. You still got food. If there's any eggs in here. We have 1 egg in the house. We got 1 in here too. Hey pretty girl. That ain't your egg though. One beautiful egg. You're gonna lay us a green egg this morning, huh? She started laying for us. Betty started laying eggs 2 or 3 days ago. I think it was Sunday. Yeah. And she laid one yesterday. Now she won't lay every single day. I'm sorry. She won't lay every day, but usually I've noticed when they first start laying, they do lay the first couple of days. Now, whoever's laying those new brown eggs, which we think is ℂ𝕝𝕤𝕗, she's been laying over a week and she has laid every single day. It is possible that both of those girls, ℂ𝕝𝕤𝕗 and Ethel, maybe both of the girls that look pretty similar are laying, and they would lay pretty similar eggs. But I just know for sure. I went out once and the egg was still kind of warm, and ℂ𝕝𝕗's comb was pale, and it was like, you know, darkening back up, and their combs will slightly pale down after they lay an egg or during the process. So that's how I know it was her. Goodness gracious. It's possible it's both of them, but it's only been 1 a day since we started getting eggs, and so I'm pretty sure it's just 1. Like, pretty sure, because it just don't make sense to me that, you know, they both would be laying, but like 1 lays every day, never both of them. Does that make sense? Especially if I'm first starting out. Better start my watch. But yeah, I want to get my walk in because I have just not felt great the last few days. Not that I feel bad, I just don't have no energy. It's just very blah, and I know that if I push myself to do a little bit, it'll help me feel better. So I didn't do nothing yesterday, and I felt super lazy. Just not great. I didn't feel bad. Like, there's a difference in feeling bad and feeling low energy, lazy. And it was just so low energy, lazy yesterday, and this morning is even worse. And so I told myself, I'm like, I'm not even gonna walk today. I'm planning on running, but I already threw that out. And then I was like, no, you're gonna do it. So I'm forcing myself to do it because I know it'll help. I already feel better just being outside. So I'm gonna listen to a podcast. I think I've been listening to Haley and I couldn't think of how to pronounce her name. I've been listening to Haley and Andrea's Inhuman podcast during my walks. Some of them I wouldn't suggest when you're trying to walk and then it feels creepy. But that's just usually when I listen to like true crime podcast is when I'm walking. Because who doesn't like being paranoid when you're walking? But I'm going to get that done, thankfully. Dinner's already in the crock pot, so that's a win. I don't know if we're going to do... The original plan was cornbread, but I really just want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to go with it. So we'll probably do that. We'll see. I might change my mind. Y'all know me. But I want to go ahead and get my walk in, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Hopefully it takes us somewhere productive. I really need to go out and clean out the rest of the garden. But I don't want to. I probably won't do that today. Probably not. We're going to be honest. I've already like shot that plan down. So anyways, I'm going to get my walk in, and then we'll see.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me.
Want your treat? You see it? You didn't see it. Good girl. Some fresh water, huh? So, I got my walk and stuff done, and it did help me feel a little bit better, but I'm just still super tired. And I was thinking just now, before I came out here, it's cold, by the way. The wind's blowing, and there's no humidity, and it's like 65 degrees, I think. It's chilly to me. I'm not complaining about it, though. My blanket is just fine. But I'm thinking maybe my iron is low again. I noticed, I've realized this since last night. I hope the wind's not picking up. So I can shift my hand to try to fix it. Since last night, I've had, I don't want to say craving, but a craving for meat, like chicken and ground beef and roast. All of those sound good in just different ways. Typically, I'm not a huge meat eater. But all of those sound good, and I'm really just tired. Like, ever since I got out of bed this morning, I could just go back to sleep. So I think I'm having iron issues again. I did start taking vitamins, a women's vitamin that has iron in it, because just iron tablets, after I take them for like 4 or 5 days, they start to make me sick. So I thought that would be enough, but maybe it's not. Maybe it was for a little while, and now it's not. I don't know. But yeah, this is how I usually feel when I'm having iron issues, so maybe that's it. And I do have a couple bruises on my leg. I didn't think about that. One of them was actually pretty big. So I think I need some iron, but I don't have any other than my vitamins. That's the beauty of having an acorn tree right by your porch. But yeah, I'm just gonna be lazy. I'm gonna just embrace it. I got my walk-in, dinners took care of, so the house is fairly clean, so I'm okay. I'm gonna embrace the laziness. I'm gonna sit here and edit a little bit, and then we'll pretty much be done for the day. I did make a blanket for baby, because my sewing machine was being cray-cray, and it's because I'm pretty sure I figured out that it was bobbin issues. I tried to use pre-made bobbins that I bought from Walmart that I was going to try to use with my other machine, because the bobbin winder on the other machine was tore up. So it was messing with it, and then I just made my own bobbin for it. And if you don't know anything about sewing machines, it'll be over in a minute. But I tried to make, I just tried to use the pre-made ones, and it wouldn't work. It was like coming out really really jumbled up on the bottom. And I finally I took it all apart, all of the threadings, and put it back, and it still done it. So I fixed my own bobbin, and it fixed it. So, but at that point, my brain was tired, and it just wasn't in the mood to think about patterns and positioning and all that. So I just made a blanket with some of the fabric that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and we're calling it good. That took the edge off of I want to create something, and now I'm going to edit a video and just sit here and relax for a bit. It's pretty late in the day. It's any time now. John could be coming home from work, so I'll have to serve dinner. But yeah, we're just going to be lazy for the rest of the day, because I don't feel great. I don't feel bad. I don't want people thinking I'm sick. I just don't. I don't have energy. This month I had like high hopes of having fun, and I don't know what my hopes was, but they're not being met anyways. And it is what it is, I'm just recording everyday life, and I typically don't like plan out my videos anyways. Like, people say you need to make a plan and whatnot of what you want to film and stuff. That ain't how we do this business. Might be why I don't do great over here, but I just do whatever I feel like doing. That's what I upload. And this month is just whatever is happening. You get to see, and we live a pretty boring life for the most part, a little slow, simple life, but that's how we like it. But anyways, we're gonna edit, and then I will pick you back up at dinner time. Yep. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye friends.